Hello YouTube. You're probably seeing this in the future. I am playing the Remuria questline.
What's the title?
I don't need to say the title. Basically,
I'm just
it's a
asking.
continuation of the part 1 and part 2 of the cat quest. Basically, that's what I labeled it as. But yeah, all that good shit. Okay, so where we left off, let me see if I remember correctly. We have a cat, and he's trying to get us to go to this, like, alternate dimension. And it's, like, gonna be wicked cool. Let's go check this shit out, bro. Manjua Oz. Okay, Shenling. Is there anything else you would like to ask? Well, about the symphony, of course. Oh yeah, since Botheus has run off, yes, we can finally play this mural symphony in peace. This piece of music depicts the first legendary voyage of Sebastos to the land called Miraphis, guided by the Oracle Sibylla. That's a lot of names, bruh. That's a lot of names. This was the beginning of our ancient civilization, the beginning of all the stories that would follow. If being recorded here means that though fellow believed that the principle of cycles would cause the old civilization to resurface, resulting in a drama playing out over and over. But since it is a drama, then it needs a protagonist, and if you wish to enjoy the music, why don't you try playing that part? Of course, the musical score here will be transferred onto the blank score you retrieved previously. You can then just listen to the song at any time. Nice. Okay, to the sea now. Let's check this glorious sea out. Oh shit, we underwater now, dog. Whoa, wait. He was stalking. I didn't get to read that. You can't just do that to me, game. It went away. It went away. It went away without a doubt. Fuck. Whoa, what's this? Barrel conch. Well, if it's there to be picked up, it's time to pick it up. That's a whale. That's a big whale. I'm gonna follow you, big whale. Come back here. Whale. Sorry, travel point. Whale. Oh shit, he disappeared. He dipped. Oh shit. We going down deep, guys. Down into the great deep. And the cat's coming with us. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. This OST, and it's beautiful. Look at this. Fucking feeling like I'm in a Little Mermaid up in this bitch. A whole new world. Wait, wrong movie. Another travel point, and is that whale like being hanged or something? Is Big Dog okay? Fuck. There are still weird things tangled around the top nearby. What the heck is going on? Paimon's getting more and more confused. You and me both, Paimon? I've heard his voice in a dream before. I can't remember his name anymore, though. Yes, you must have met him in the Sebastos dream, did you not? Scylla, a fell dragon who once served the Sebastos. He was subdued and sealed here by Botheus. A fell dragon, so is that like a dragon that's underwater, maybe? Like an underwater breathing dragon. Hey, Mr. Super Rude subdued an evil dragon? Paimon didn't think he would do something that amazing. Well, Fell Dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a bishop that was a teensy bit stronger than normal. Oh, okay. After all, no new Hydra Dragon could be born so long as the Mistress of Many Waters hibernated in the deep seas. I never thought that bishops could get this large. After all, they're little more than uncultured barbarians. It would be unsurprising if they grew into something much stronger. Well, I guess you're right about that, my man. In any case, the evil dragon Scylla was once the Sebastos' friend, but he revolted at a critical juncture in the showdown between us Remurians and the Fontanians, if you will. At that time, Scylla led the brutal Dragonborn to Machimos. Machimos? Makamos? Huh. intent on breaching the inner city Capitolium, where the Sebastos resided. Machimos? I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, the people in town were always talking about. I'm gonna call it just the mash. The match. The mash? Mash in a bell tower or something. Correct. The Mash is the outer city of the capital, but should the Fell Dragon wish to enter the inner city, he just passed through the Nishium Iani. They making up words in this bitch. That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital, and symphony weaved by the Sebastos and the musicians, which covered all of Remuria, passed through the Initium Iani. God, that's a weird word. And its golden waterways. But Theus and his legions used this fact to cut the Initium. He's swimming. He's swimming.
Oh, yeah.
He's swimming. Thus finally sealing the evil dragon. Something's not right about this story, bro. Bro, this story. The dreamscape from before, back then. Skillo should have come and seen Remus before. Perhaps Skillo sought to go before the Sebastos' throne, but such an opportunity is now forever lost. Afterward, the evil dragon sank alongside Remuria, and the Sebastos too was lost, remaining so to this very day. God damn, bro. Did you recall something? It all feels a bit muddled. That is true. I only heard tell of events after it had all transpired myself, having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Fuck. Then none knew just what had happened to the Sebastos. I fear that we can only learn more by proceeding further. The large glowing fish that we saw in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from fissures in Skillo's stony cell. I fear he has already taken notice of our presence, having been sealed here for so long. Now that he's finally censored outsiders, he will outsiders, he will naturally find a way to lure us all in. So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said that the way to the Domus Array is through those gates or something, but hasn't Bateas shut them already? Doesn't this mean there's no getting through? This will prove quite tricky, yes. There's got to be a limit to how rude you can be. What's with this? I'll wait for you at Domus Ora. Nonsense, we don't even leave the door open, huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break the seal on the evil dragon and get the former foe he beat to break the door down for us? No, how could we do such a thing? I mean, after that is one of Remuria's nemesises. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, no? That's right, it's been so long for all you know that he might decide to turn over a new leaf and be a nice dragon. But he is still a dragon. Ah, come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind he can talk with. Yeah, cat. What are you, a dragon racist? That's so 2021. It's 2024 now. Come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind. We got experience in dealing with dragons, don't we? Well, there was that time with Dvalin. Yep, that bit where he kicked up a storm in Mondstadt while under the influence of a curse. We had a big fight because of it. Those examples weren't very convincing, were they? He's not amused. Come on, Haas. No amount of suspicion looks and going to suddenly give us better options. I know, you're right. Let's give it a try. The seals that bind the evil dragon seem to be connected to the locations. Let us begin by removing the chains in those 3 places. Ooh, we unlocked a new region. Nice. This is actually really beautiful.
This is probably my favorite area right now. I've already 100%ed the whole region. Like everything.
Where's the music?
It's gonna start.
There it is. So beautiful.
You're gonna love that whale.
You mean the bishop?
Yeah. Whale seems more fitting of a name, though.
He looks like a whale.
Yeah, it's giving narwhal.
He's a narwhal. Down here, maybe? Oh, I see. They're like totems. Hey, you! Yes, you! You gibbering imbecile, why do you delay? Even if we waste away, the treasure won't move itself, surely. Nay, sir, it's just that the dude they call idiot, are simply too heavy. We've been at this all day, yet there's still so much left. Where then is the intrinsic merit in feeding that prodigious size of... Whoa, these words. Prodigious size of yours. It's treasure, you brute. Treasure, of course it's heavy. Besides, we confiscated all these treasures from those accursed barbarians, did we not? Leaving such wealth in the hands of those insects would live like swine, and mongrels would be a terrible waste. But sir, don't you think we should have brought a few more ships if we wanted to haul all this back to Remuria? What are you, slow? Imperial cargo ships are not to be used for such a thing. Well, why don't we destroy what we cannot carry? Better than to having it fall into the hands of those savages. Is it just Paimon, or have we heard this conversation before? It's the treasure hoarders! Oh shit, bro! Yeah, those unlucky adventurers who we drove off before they're saying some similar stuff. Feels like this round's worse than the last, too. Is it possible they were turned into golems after the boat they were on sank? I think it's the dead. I think it's the dead, guys. That's so creepy. Are you of Legio 6? What are you doing here? Could you all not have been ordered to retreat to Fort Caribidis? I'm hoping I'm getting these right. These are words I'm not used to pronouncing. Hey, Esty, don't you dare ruin our fun, you hear? Ruin guards. They're like ruin guards, and they're saying ruin our fun. Yeah, I see. These barbarians are less of a threat than dead fish anyway, so just let us have our fun messing about here for a while longer, would you? These treasures, I don't know what orders your harmist gave you. But did the Sebastos not order us to subdue these ignorant tribes and free them of fate's own shackles? Those orders do not include such. Clearly criminal deeds. Surely you jest. The orders of our commander, mighty Dominus Botheus, were indeed to punish these savages harshly. And besides, we have received no punishment. That means that both Phobos and the Sebastos, our Imperator, approve of our actions. So what's all this talk about crimes? Are you trying to start trouble? But there's another Esty here. Well, aren't things getting weirder by the moment? It appears that it is time to answer the question of yours. The Esty you met in town must be a descendant of Remurians. His ancestor must have followed me to join the new nation all those years ago, becoming an ordinary Fontanian. As much, the symphony that has stolen these Fontanian souls would not affect them, but in turn the melody that records his ancestors' memories have nowhere to go, and so attach itself to that statue. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait a minute. This is a lot. So you mean that the Esty here is Town Esty's ancestor? The real Esty, the quick-witted? Witted? What about the others? Man, my tongue is lazy today. Just wandering souls lost in their own memories. Let us go have a look. You walk up together with Monsieur Oz. Oh, we walking up on him, bruh. Hello there, Esty. Yes, hello. And who are you exactly? You do not appear to be Remurians. Are you savages then? Oh, I can get pretty savage, bro. Oh, catch me on a Saturday night getting crunk with the boys? Nah, I don't drink. Well, this is the battlefield and you put yourselves in great peril. You should leave this place regardless of who you are. Esty, it is I. It has been a while. Skies above, it's you, Dominus Cassiodor. You so rarely appear in this form that I almost failed to recognize you. And as for these two, are they your attendants? Actually, I'm his owner. I pet him myself. Huh? Okay, hey, stop complicating things further. Don't worry, he was just joking, Esty, so please continue. Still, Dominus Cassiodor, what brings you here? Did the Sebasto not send you to damnation? I cannot remember. Am I in some dream? That does seem to be the case here. Man, the cat is someone you can trust, bro. Just trust him. He's a cat. How can you not trust a cat? Surely you jest. The Sebasto must have assigned you some secret mission again, or else I am an ignoramus. You guessed correctly. Speaking of which, why are the Legionnaires of Legio 6 guarding those chains? The chains? You mean the treasure, yes? I believe them to be spoils of war. Though the Sebastos views war as naught but a sad necessity in fulfilling our own grand aspirations, it has been long outlawed such brutal behavior. You know as well as I that they have become commonplace nonetheless. We are on the path of darkness, though none perceive it. Dominus Cassiodor. What has happened? Phobos was meant to bring us happiness, but all I feel is pain I cannot name. I too am searching for the answer to that own question, but it appears that we'll have to deal with the problem at hand first. Indeed. Still, those are our legionnaires, so let us solve things peacefully if we may. Legionnaires of Legio 6. Who are you? Este's little helpers? We are special envoys of the Imperator, our Sebastos. What kind of rank is that? Well, that's not completely wrong. We're with Dominus Cassiodor. Seems you two have quite the penchant for acting. Dominus Cassiodor, you say? I heard that the Sebastos has sent him to Aramorica. What now? Has he returned so soon? Well, the one next to us is in fact... Whatever the case, we have come to survey the frontline legions. Right, I figured as much. I mean, we haven't gone to Fort Charybdis with the main body of troops, but we are the rear guard. Do some final cleanup is well within our range of duties, eh? Is this also a command from Phobos? Well, it should have guided our every move, but since coming here, there have been many times we could not hear its melody. As such, we've fallen back on Dominus Boteus' directives. The Sebastos does not permit the harm of innocent people, though. Innocent, you say? Yes, he did task us with helping these vulnerable humans before the war began. But our actions have the tacit approval of Phobos. Could it decree us be in conflict with the sacred word of the Sebastos? Yet you are not receiving the melody. Well, that is true enough, but in what can we place our trust if not Phobos? Surely it would not stand idly by, were we to diverge from the correct path. Man, this is a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat a burrito out there.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
We're getting trust. So we can, like, increase their trust and, like, decrease it. Perfect. Nothing is truly perfect. What are we doing now? Debating sophistry? Take it up with those musical erudites in the capital. A soldier's duty is to obey. Complex matters are not my strong suit. Very well, you speak true. We must reconsider our actions. In truth, I do not know how things came to this. There's been a strange feeling in my heart since this war broke out. We were meant to pursue freedom and happiness, but Phobos led us here instead, step by step. Has something gone wrong? What could it be? If you meet with the Sebastos upon your return, please apprise them of our circumstances and our doubts. You'll be doing us a truly great favor. Don't worry, we will. Dragonborn suppressing shackles. The 3 chains that bind Scylla are wrapped around 3 stone pillars. Use the power of the symphony and hold to unleash a play sound wave. That will remove them. Okay. At least we finally got the 2 of them to get removed from the area. We can now get that removed. That's what he said. We did it. It seems that you have resolved our previous problem. I suppose that means you'll be rushing ahead towards your next goal. Yes, I'll be counting on you to take care of this place, Esty. Also, remember that it is better to trust the wisdom of your heart rather than handling all judgment of right and wrong over to Phobos or any harmist. The Sebastos created Phobos to free us from our servitude to destiny, but the people's blind faith has led us into enslavement, more frightful still. In the future, you may encounter a similar choice once more. I hope you will make the right decision when the time comes. Dominus Cassiodor, why are you suddenly speaking of such things? Still, I shall keep your words in my heart. I, Esty, shall uphold my own sense of justice. That is good. Very well, Esty. I believe we shall meet again. Oh, we get a chest. Stretch.
What a bountiful harvest!
And hydro sigils. Hell yeah, bro. Man, Monsieur Oz. Bonjour. There's a thing around here somewhere. Oh, is it down here? There it is.
fortunate.
Ooh, another chest. And get some sweet flowers. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Back to the main story at hand. Coming at the matter at hand. Coming like the matter at plan. Man, those blue crystal flies are beautiful. What is that? Open up the map. If I zoom in enough, will it appear? No. What is that right there? It's like... Is that a totem? Is that what it is? No, it's the cat. He has a cat icon. Let's try and pet him this time and do it right. Oh, you didn't like that. Oh, you like that? Aww. No, he's so cute. Dude, best game. Best game ever. You can pet cats.
What's the hurry?
Okay, here's the second one. Over this way. Bussin'.
Quietly now.
What's this?
Let's dance.
Busted. Quietly now. Busted.
This world froze like.
Here comes the cash. Gotcha.
I'll protect us.
Quietly now. Busted. Gotcha. Busted.
Come on, we can do it.
Here comes the catch.
Easy. Okay. Dominus Cassiodor. Dominus Cassiodor, is that you? It is you, just as I thought. You finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress, but the cruel bishops and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me. So I was forced back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many, many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond were we victorious? Is that so? Then we get lost. I am sorry. Do not say such things, honored Dominus. I have already imagined this day might come when I joined the Sebastos' legions. Did the Sebastos not say that he wanted us to lead to break the shackles of Fortuna? Well, and is doing so that simple? After all, what we struggle against is fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond even the greatest of the gods. In the end, all our efforts were in vain. Nay, say not so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our own deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted that prophecy, resisted it most valiantly. Though we failed in the end, someone must have betrayed us, led us astray, if you will. Still, the outcome no longer mattered. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into this world's own history. Well, hey, why did he just fall over like that? Can stone people also just suddenly faint? I still do not know his name. It appears his history has not reached its conclusion. Wait, that's so sad. Has he just been fighting here all these thousands of years? But now, he is finally at peace. Let us continue onward. Dude, this cat is so fucking wise, bro. Bro is Yoda. This cat is fucking Yoda. That's what he is. And that's 2 out of 3. We got one more to do. And that whale should be free to go do what he do. Oh, we got another one. Nice. Precious chest for the win. We got 10 Primo Gem for that. Nice. Nice. Wait, that was an art. I should take that. That's an artifact. What is that? Okay, just Mora. Okay. Man, that one little angler mechanic fish is quite badass. I like the architecture on it. The design of it. Okay, so the last one is over here. That's actually easy. It's in plain sight. I can just do it like that? Okay. Did we do the hard ones first? It's kind of funny. Okay, everything has to be stopped on flowers, I see. The music they're making, it's banger, bro. Make a rap beat out of it. That's so beautiful, bro. I guess I didn't do it right. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit. Teleport waypoint. Okay. That guy is good. Oh, one of these. Okay. We did it. Well, now we just need to go and remove the remaining chains. Nice. Oh, you gods, shut tight the brass gates of the heavenly city. The sword of Remus has kept the threads of fate, and once land and sea alike. Oh, fuck. I only got halfway through it. Imperator, are you alright? Are you dreaming again? Oh, so noisy. What's going on? The people have gathered in your great hall. I believe they have questions for you, Imperator. Recently, the melody of Phobos has been interrupted many times, and so they have many concerns regarding this. I have no choice but to do this. I trust your wise judgment, naturally, and I have heard something of the recent happenings. Is something wrong with Phobos? Phobos has planned routines for everybody, such that humanity as a whole can attain happiness. There should be no issues, not when the aid of Sibylla's nearly limitless powers of calculation. But I heard cries of sorrow within the music. Did someone secretly alter the musical score of Phobos? No, none can do that, except myself and the other harnessed. Could it be that the prophet had hidden something from us? Impossible. Has she not already sacrificed her very life for the cause? The veracity of her prophecy has been validated by the Mistress of Waters. She would have harbored no such selfish designs. Or perhaps it is precisely because she has no desires of her own, maybe? Today, all people rely on Phobos to make judgments and decisions for them. If something were to go wrong with it, the citizens feared that all would descend into chaos. I need you to go where those who cling to blind faith are. But for this reason, I must grant you free will. Is that, you say, to wish to separate my melody from the grand symphony as a contingency against mishaps? No, it is still too early. I fear my soul is still unable to withstand such great fate. I believe in you. But from now on, you shall no longer be part of we. I understand. I have resolved myself. If this is your wish, Imperator, I shall see it done. Auronopolis is the city, the future. I understand. I have resolved myself. If this is your wish, call yourself by this new name. After Blank has departed, you pass through golden corridors, and the sounds of people in debate grow closer. The area grows quiet, but only by a moment, when you reach the central podium of the main hall. Oh, great Sebastos, please give us your instructions. Many have been unable to hear the Phobos' melody as of late. The people who are frightened, Imperator, frightened and confused. Our grand plan was proceeding as normal. The barbarians skulking in the shadows were being eliminated one by one, and the polluted waters were cleansed by Ichor. Yet my Imperator, I'm fucking up words. You plan to call a halt to our noble war without cause or reason. Why have you done this? I exercise my own judgment in the matter. Great Sebastos, I do not mean to challenge your authority, but I believe that you have shown them sufficient mercy already. We have brought glorious harmony to the land. The gates of Remuria are open to all who wish to join in our golden order. But what have they done? They have destroyed our towers and slaughtered our musicians. Their blighted souls are unworthy of any salvation. We cleanse their barbarous lands with blood. The order and civilization shall sprout after destruction. For such ignorant savages, this is the highest mercy that can be granted to them. That is not what I want. But there should not be even a sliver of shadow under the sun. Is that not also your great ideal? If I may, Imperator, I believe that this is the wish of all citizens of Rumoria. Sebastos, please give the order. Defiled, defiled, defiled are all who dwell in Capitolium. If my blood will not wash this land clean, how shall guiltless flowers not wilt? I got that one a bit before it went away. Let's free this whale. I want to talk to this whale, blood. Oh, fuck. That was beautiful. This is such a beautiful place, dude. Ah, such warm ocean currents, free at last. Well now, little ones, hail you from the surface. I know not for what reason you have come to this deep water prison, but we aren't little anything, you're just way too big. Very well, either way you have broken the shackles that have bound me for millennia. That places me in your debt. Is there any undertaking in which I may aid you? Then speak. Consider it a token of my ungratitude. Hehe, Paimon knew you'd be a reasonable guy. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's Cunnilingus, and this is... actually, Paimon's not sure what you know him by, but we call him Monsieur Oz. Ah, Cassiodor, it is you. It has been a while. So you came back after all. But still, you're sadly late. By a few thousand years, no less. Oh, it looks like the big guy knows you, Monsieur Oz. I have nothing to say to despicable traitors. Speaking not so rashly, mortal, we are dragonborn. We keep all our promises and betray none, which is more than can be said for your haughty race. Save your breath. It is worth less than a drowning mayfly. Your betrayal is undisputed. Man, they beefing. Were we not defeated in that war precisely because you turned against us? If we hadn't lost that war, our nation, the Sebastos, wouldn't have... Ah, you've been gone too long, Cassiodor. The truth is not what you imagine, though I suppose that a secret plan would not have been secret had its details reached your ears. Secret plan? My leading an army of bishops to assault the capital was, in fact, part of Remus's final secret plan. And he did all this to save his nation and people, him and a great moral character. Had he gone mad too? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Why would a ruler ask someone else to invade their own country? And what little one would one such as you or I know of Remus's thoughts? Whatever the case, look upon this, Cassiodor. Even you should be able to divine his meaning. The guiding Gildan Bees, they should only heed the call of the symphony. Why would the Sebasta bestow his power upon a savage dragon? Because they had arrangements? Oh, you know much, little one. From where did you learn that? From memories scattered all throughout the sea. You speak correctly. Yes, indeed, we did have an arrangement, but I failed him. I squandered his noble sacrifice. I could not make it to Domus Ora in time. Instead of waves devoured the whole city, and my kindred would not escape either. How could such a thing be? If it is betrayal you speak of, then Botheus was the true traitor. Were it not for that lying devil, that deceitful rat, and his silver-tongued deceptions, how could a prince among dragonkin such as I, who once led our armies after the age of the ancient dragons, have been beaten so easily? That devil first falsely claimed to have given up resistance on Remus's orders, saying he had ordered the legions to cease resistance, yet when we arrived here he suddenly rose up against us. Now that I've had much time to think on it, I fear he must have learned of Remus's plan somehow, and thus was able to set up such an inescapable trap and lure me in step by step. This is some Game of Thrones shit. And thus did my flesh and blood turn to stone, and thus did it remain for millennia, to this day, when you've rescued me. But Theus knew perfectly well what a massive calamity his actions would bring about, yet could he have been trying to seize control over Phobos? Was that why he committed such sins? It seems that we don't have the full story yet. So the guy who keeps calling others traitors was actually a traitor through and through. But why though? Are we gonna have to ask him? Paimon doubts we get a straight answer. So that loathsome what the fuck?
Recalcitrant. Recalcitrant.
Recalcitrant. What the fuck type of word? Having a bad attitude. Say you had a bad attitude. So that loathsome bad attitude having demon worm has yet to dissipate, has he? Yeah, and he's stolen the souls of a whole bunch of Fontanians too. Rescuing them is actually the main reason we're here. He said that he'd wait for us within Domus Ora. Well, he just said he'd wait for Monsieur Oz, so we coming along uninvited. Not even leaving a door though. How rude of him, right? The Initium Ani, huh? Those feeble tricks and smoke screens have been set to dismay us, but at the end of the day, it's nothing more than a glorified stone door. I may have lost my physical body, but it is no great labor to take the little ones over to settle the matter. Watch closely, little ones. Oh, you're pretty reliable, huh, big guy? Now we simply need to break these revealed seals one by one. If you are prepared, then let us go. Well then, Monsieur Oz, are you ready? Now that it's come to this, we have little choice. Alright then, what about you? You ready? I've been ready. What other game has you going through the sea in a stone door with a whale and a cat in a bubble of air while you breathe underwater? Tell me. This shit's lit, bruh. We lit up in here. Oh. We're doing stuff. Whoa. On beat? Okay. Phew. We're finally here. And there's Domus Ara. It looks more like a giant harp, though. Why did your Sebastos construct it like that? It certainly seems well preserved. Yeah, nothing like the rest of the stuff we saw up here. Of course, this palace was fashioned from a giant ship. It was designed to be a titanic instrument on which the symphony was to be played. See those pipes extending outward? Though the symphony now lies broken, this was once how it would be broadcasted to the four corners of the world. The whole palace is an instrument. The entire thing. Then wouldn't this entire water body start vibrating if it were to play it? We might get blasted apart like tofu if we get too close. Meow, meow. What is tofu? Wait, you never had any, Aussie? Then it might be hard to explain. We could always take you to go have some next time. Wait, can cats even eat tofu? The Eternal City, indeed. Remus's will protects the place still. Just as I expected. No wonder that brazen, shameless traitor has endured even till this day. I imagine that Boteas owes his survival of time's erosion to having laid low in the palace for all these millennia. And over those long years, he gradually mastered the power of Phobos. Well, now that we're here, we should meet up with that rude guy. He might just be shocked to see us for all you know. In that case, let us part ways for now. Huh, you're not coming along? You're not afraid, are you? Ha, why would you think that? I merely do not wish to see that particular one again. I wish to never again hear a word from that devil's mouth. His words are a sham, shameful are its lies. See that you do not fall for them. Besides, I cannot help you even if I came with you, for I am but a temporary occupant of this ichor-made body. Were battle to be joined, I would have no recourse. Not that I would mind terribly, but no game would solve the loss of his seizing the symphony that Remus bequeathed unto me. Let us part here for now. Though I cannot aid you in battle, I can use the currents to send you hence. Come to me should you need such aid. Regardless, let us meet again, once you have vanquished that traitor. When that time comes, perhaps I too shall have the chance to make amends for my past regrets. Skilla was prince over the Dragonborn in the distant past, and though he has lost his bodily form, he can still command the currents. When you get within a certain distance of him, you can summon high-speed currents to move on to his side. Interact with him and ask him to summon intense currents to send you to a target location. If you aim at specific targets when choosing where to go, he might even have other things to say as well. Skilla will roam the ocean depths. When you are exploring the sea of bygone eras, he will move according to the body of water you are in. And that's where we're going to leave this part, guys. I don't want to get too tired doing this quest line. It's a great quest line, and I want to be able to voice act it all for you guys. So like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, all that good shit. I'm going to go chill on other shit now on stream.